Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Daniel and I am here to help you navigate the financial markets. But first, I like to mention that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and at the end of the day, whatever you buy and sell, it is your own responsibility. Alright guys, in today's video we're going to talk about Bitcoin, the dollar index and the American indices. Today we see that Bitcoin is going down a little bit. I mean, nothing alarming, but as we talked yesterday, we saw this. We have this important level, and I mentioned that we have three options. We have three options. So either we could from here we could stay here, make a range here in this area, which is what is happening at the moment, because you can see how precisely we are finding support on this line. We are finding support here and we are trying to push up again. So second scenario was to go up, which didn't happen. So unfortunately didn't happen. So I thought that we could come here, go down a little bit, and then have impulse to go up again and find a new all-time high, but that didn't happen. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So now we also we can have the third scenario, which is going down, and that now it looks likely. It looks like a likely option at the moment. So we might stay here, make a little bounce here, and then break down again into this area, into this blue box, which is our weekly support. So that can happen. And I mentioned yesterday that we had to be aware because we had too many months going up. So if we go here to the monthly chart, we can see that we had too many months going up. So Q1 of this year was a very good year for Bitcoin. So we went up from January until now, until March. So it's probably April is going to be a month that when we are going to have a little bit of a break, a little bit of a correction, but nothing alarming. We might stay in this area and then go up again, which is actually very healthy for Bitcoin. It's very good for Bitcoin because it means we are accumulating. Bitcoin is building up this necessary base to take impulse and go up again. We might, I'm not saying that that is not likely, we might even dip down here a little bit, but it is nothing really alarming. So I'm not saying that this is over. So it is just actually a good thing that we are going down to seek impulse. So here we can see that the same is happening in the American indices. So for instance, here the Nasdaq, you can see how the Q1 was the same for the Nasdaq. Actually, since last year, since November last year, we've been going up a lot. So it might be the case that we are gonna take a break and we can come and test this support area, which actually is also very good and very healthy for the American indices. We can see the same everywhere. We can see the same with the S&P 500 and we can see the same with the Dow Jones. So it looks like they don't have enough strength to pass the all-time high, but they will come here down to test these support areas, but from there they can continue their way up. So we can see here on the on the DXY, the dollar index, that we might go up. So here it looks very bullish. So the dollar index looks very bullish. So it looks like we look at this candle. So we have all this wick at the bottom, meaning that there was a lot of buying power here. So it looks like we can break this resistance and push up to this level. So this level might become the new resistance, and then if we do something like this, then we will try this resistance and see if we go down from here, we start going down, or if we find support again at this level and we continue up. So that is a likely scenario. Not very likely, because this will take all the markets down if this happens. So the other possibility is that we just push here up here, just test this area, and then we go down again. So that would be the other, and that would be the positive thing for the markets. So we don't know. We have to keep an eye on this and see what happens. But at the moment, look at this candle. So it looks like we want to come up and break this resistance area. And this is why we can see now that Bitcoin and the indices are starting to correct a little bit. So we can see that in general, this is the weekly chart. The dollar index is still bullish because the 55 EMA is over the 200 EMA, so we are still bullish, and this is due to the interest rates. So everybody is now talking about the interest rate cut. But remember that when everyone is expecting something, the market is going to do the opposite. So everyone is saying, oh, well, they are going to cut interest rates, so that's why the dollar is going to go down. Well, no, the market always does the opposite. Everybody is thinking it's going to go down, so we are going to go up. So it's likely that we'll continue up until they actually cut the interest rates. So it might be the case that we continue pushing up until the moment they cut the interest rates, and then we will push down. Look at this. So we have another resistance area here. So this might be our resistance, and then we might do something like this. But we don't know. We have to see from this point, from where we are now. We have to see what happens. We have to see first. We have to see if we break these resistance areas, and later we'll see how far up we get. So it's just a small update for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.